Hi, everybody. Oh, I got my camera closed here. I just realized that I have to adjust my reading camera here. All right, so I'm just going to set this up so you can be able to read those cards as well with me. And so welcome. Hey, welcome, beautiful souls. Are you holding on to someone from the past, or are you ready to open your heart to someone new? Today's reading will give you the clarity that you need to move forward with confidence. And we're going to explore the energy around your past connection and what their true intentions are, and whether it's time to give them another chance, or if the universe is something fresh and exciting aligned waiting for you. So we're going to dive deep into the cards and what energy your past person is bringing your way. Who is this new love? Could it be something that you are trying to manifest into your life? Will they even fit into your life? And the ultimate question should be, should you hold on or move on? So stay until the end, and we will provide also your affirmation and help you manifest the love story you truly deserve. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. And don't forget to check your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign in Venus for a full picture of what's happening in your love life. If this resonates with you, hit that like button and subscribe. And even if it don't, support my channel so I can bring more content like this to you. It's time to join our high vibe family, our tribe, and tap that bell icon so you'll never miss any of my weekly readings. And I usually do them daily during the weekend. Comment below with your zodiac sign. And so tell me, are you manifesting a new love? Are you still thinking about your past connection? I can't wait to hear your story. I would love to connect and find out what you would be experiencing in your life. All right, so let's get started, everyone. I think my camera is set up. Oh, all right, so let's get started. I'll do this type of format. I'm really liking, I was going to upload something and I thought, oh, maybe it might not work. I don't know. But I'm going to try this format a little regular now. Oh, I just messed up here a little bit. Aries. Let's get started with Aries. I'm going to do the collective at the end. I just realized I had the collective on. All right, let's start with Aries. All right, start with Aries. Hey, Kayla, good morning. Nice to see you, sunshine. All right, so let's start with Aries. Your current energy. See if my camera is adjusted just right. Just 1 second. Hi, Nisha. Thank you for joining me. Just getting my camera a little adjusted here just to make sure that I had it moved, and I just want to make sure. Yeah, I'm just getting started. Just getting started. All right. I hope you can see these. So this is the 9 of Cups. This is your current energy. And the 9 of Cups is really hopeful. You are really feeling emotionally stable. You're feeling really, your wishes are coming true. You feel like you're really manifesting your situation and what you really want. And this is what is coming through. What about giveaway winner? Are you referring to the one from 3000? I'll answer that a little later. All right, so your so let's just say if you were going to go towards the past person, all right? So the past person, I'm seeing here the 7 of Wands upside down. So the past person, how they are thinking about you. Well, they're no longer being defensive. They are being, they're basically taking a step back from the conflict. They're not feeling attacked. They're kind of feeling a little bit more comfortable right now. They're feeling a little bit more like they can take the guard down. You know, that Seven of Wands is really guarded energy, where this one is kind of like, oh, I can take my guard down a little bit. And so their intentions with you, I see the Star. So their intentions right now, what do they hope for? Well, they want a renewal. They want to see things to work out with you. I'm looking at here, Aries, that they are, you know, healing this energy that was going on between you. And they're really actually being hopeful that something is going to work out with you. They're actually thinking a lot about you here. And they were hoping to be able to work out a little bit more with you in this regarding this situation. There, I think I have that in the right spot. Now, what would happen if you went on to someone new? Because there is a potential of someone new coming to you. And the energy that I'm getting is the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is a very giving energy. You know, this is not something that you're going to have to, you know, do a lot of work. They're going to be very much into sharing. They're going to be very much into giving energy back with you. And so their potential, basically the energy mixed with you, what is the potential of this connection happening? Whether it's somebody new, somebody you've already met before, or maybe someone that you're manifesting. I'm seeing the Three of Coins upside down. So basically, if it's somebody that you work with, it could cause some disruption at work. There is a potential that if you stick with this person, that giving energy is no longer going to stay giving. There is a possibility that it could start getting a little one-sided, that this energy is not always going to go and work out with you and this person. And so the challenge that I am showing with the past person is the Rook of Wands. A lot of fire here with the past, a lot more earth with grounding energy with the new. So I'm seeing here that if you continue with the past person, you will have to be kind of like friends with benefits or be a little free. You have to give a lot of space. There's a possibility you have to stay quite detached. And then with the new person, the challenge that would be happening is you will no longer be seeking your truth and your journey. And for those who are in a twin flame type of dynamic, you would no longer be able to find out, you know, the truth of what would come from this past person after all. You would have to have closure. You would have to, you will receive closure in order for you to move on. And so there is a possibility. What's being the challenge here is, are you ready for closure? So the advice that I am showing here is, don't be so overly confident with what you want to do. Don't be so, you know, high maintenance, and don't, you know, be so, oh, I've got it going on. Everything is working out for me. You know, raise up to my standards. Because of the fact is, what I'm seeing here is the past wants you. They want you to be involved with their life, but they're right now, it seems like the receiving wound is still at play here. You're still not completely getting everything you want from the past, but you're not really going to get everything you want from the future person either. And so you got the new person or you got the past, and it's really saying, you know, what is going to make you happy? And so we really figure out what type of reason that you started this in the first place. You know, is this really about ego? Because if it's about ego, you're going to win either which direction you go. But, and the name of the real truth here is, if you feel in your heart and your soul that there was true love here, and this love will be infinite, and this is the person that you've always wanted to be with, then are you walking away from yourself, right? So this is a lot to do with, what do you need to heal in yourself? So if you go forward in the direction of your past person, this is a potential outcome, is the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords here is basically someone who needs to be really clear of their intentions, really know what they want, and be able to follow that by detailed plan, and stop getting all subconscious, projecting, and really getting down into all of their pain. Instead, they really have to figure out a plan and follow it through, no matter what. And heart doesn't belong in there. If you go with the new person, the outcome is showing me 7 of coins. And the 7 of coins is a card of a lot of work, hard work, persevere, diligent, focus. You will need to stay focused. You're not going to be able to, you know, play the same games that you played before because you think that they love you so much that they're going to put up with a lot. You really have to really stay clear. Where the Queen of Swords wants you to really get your head clear and know exactly what you want, the 7 of coins is more about how you're going to follow through with that work that you know you have to do. All right. And so the deeper lesson that is hidden here is the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is about the fact that, you know, what is the truth here? What is the contact that you want? Well, if you hold out for the past, you're going to get a message, and the message is going to be an apology or the fact that you do have a contract that you have to serve. So what is that contract? Look deep inside. Do you have to apologize to them? Do they have to apologize to you? Allow that contract to be followed through with whoever you choose. This is a contract that you need to serve for you. And so what do you want? This is the start and the beginning of following through with the contract, because that's all we do with people, is serving our own soul with the contracts that we created a long ago. You can't mess it up. So when it comes to hard work, it's about you serving yourself in order for you to grow, to expand, and to be a better version of yourself, not to serve another. All right, so let's get I didn't have these cards out, sorry. Let's get another final message. So this one is, what passion am I ready to really pursue? And this is really about all of these wands. And so you will continuously lead to your purpose. What passions have you put on the side, given up, or buried? And what passion is ready to come alive in you? So write down a list of all the reasons you want to give that focus to you now. And when you're journaling, how can you incorporate more of what you're passionate about into your daily life? So basically, what this is stating is, you know, whether you want to go with the past person or whether you want to go with a new person, it's important for you to write down your intentions and why you want to go in the direction and follow through. Because either way, it's going to be a little work. You are getting the archangels, ask the angels to assist you with your concerns if you're having any more troubles with this and you don't know which direction to do. And I am seeing that you are truly going to be happy with whatever you choose. All right, so this is for you, Aries. To answer Nisha, I had pulled a person. I didn't hear back from them, but I'm willing to go and give it to you, Nisha, if you want it. You went and sent a lot of people away. I'm sure, I mean, you sent a lot of people towards me. I'm not sure if they're still there or not. I would have to check to see if the people that are still there. But I can certainly book a private reading with you if that's something that you want there. Because somebody has to win, and obviously the people that I've reached out to didn't respond, so. All right, Taurus. Kayla, what sign are you? Nisha, which sign are you? I'm just going to bring up our little... All right. Taurus. You're Seven of Wands here. All right, Seven of Wands tells me that you're a little defensive right now. You're really guarded. You're really in a situation where you feel that you don't really feel hopeful for reconciliation, or you don't really feel that the situation is, you're not really open at all right now. You're quite feeling a little defensive. And so your past person wants to get along with you. They are, they're working towards, you know, whether they are working with other people, but they want to get along with you. They want to work things out with you, actually. And so their intentions actually is another Star card, which is, but it's upside down. So their intentions is basically, they don't really feel very hopeful. They don't feel really hopeful for this. Their intentions is, yeah, they don't really feel that this may go anywhere, Taurus. And so that's the thing. Their energy of them going into it is an expectation that it may not work out as much as what they would like. The possibility is, Taurus, that you may be manifesting this because you're so guarded in your own energy. So when it comes to new love, coming towards you. This opportunity, it may be somebody that you've met, maybe it's a new romance, or maybe one that you're manifesting. Because you're so guarded, I'm showing the Knight of Swords upside down. Knight of Swords upside down is an avoidant attachment. They tend to come, give you a little bit of breadcrumbing, and then disappear. And so this is really, you know, just giving you enough to get your engagement and then pull away, just enough to get your attention. But it serves you well because you're so guarded. It allows you to kind of come out a little out of your shell. And their potential energy for this connection, if you were to go forward with this, is the Five of Coins upside down. And the Five of Coins upside down has a lot to do with they're insecure. All right? They're just insecure. And so they are coming from a victim mindset, and they're just trying to work, you know, they're trying to make themselves feel good. And so by being avoidant attachment, it makes them feel good to get some positive attention. So Taurus, it looks like this new person that's coming your way potentially is just going to distract you a little bit from what is going on inside of you. Whereas the person from your past, they really want to be friends, they want to get along with you, but they don't really see this going anywhere in the end. So your challenge has a lot to do with you overcoming your obstacle. And your challenge with your past is, how can you take down your guards? How can you manifest something to be a little bit more long term? And that has a lot to do with how you are manifesting. And I'm not blaming you, but you can't guard yourself and be closed off and expecting that energy to flow. You are showing here a King of Wands as a potential challenge, is that, you know, you're not really being passionate here. You're not allowing yourself to feel that this is potential of following through. And this is how it's flowing in the manifesting. The challenge here, if you go with somebody that's new, it won't be a soulmate. It won't be somebody that you feel that familiarity in the happy moments. You will feel a little bit like there may be some potential heartache, or you're just basically entertaining some time. And so if there's a possibility that this is just going to be a casual acquaintance, it's going to run out over time, this may be not really what you're trying to fulfill yourself with. And so the advice that I am getting is the Magician. How can you be proactive in love and create opportunities so that you can receive the love that you desire and want in this situation? And so the Magician has a lot to do with how you are manifesting. And really the manifesting comes from the energy of what you are showing overall. So if you are not, so much my keyboard in there. So if you are not being guarded, if you were being more open, if you are seeing that you really have the potential, that everything is working out for you, that everything where that you are putting your energy into is really manifesting something wonderful for you, it really will happen. Maybe it may not appear right away, but as your energy starts aligning more and more with the energy of the potential positive, you will start seeing those things manifesting. The outcome, if you go towards the past with the information that I had shared, you've got the King of Swords. And the King of Swords basically is what can align here, right? You know, what kind of growth is going to happen. And so this is really about where you have to understand your head over your heart, understand your consciousness and your subconscious. And it's really going to take some discipline. It's going to take a little bit of you really following what is going on in order to correct it. Some subconscious reprogramming is probably going to be really important here in order for you to overcome this challenge and have an outcome that you want to have to fall through. Because right now you're manifesting the reverse. You are manifesting from your fears. The outcome, if you go towards the new person, this is a new type of energy for you. This is a new beginning. And can you be open to a new beginning where you can be innocent and free spirit and have no clue what could come out of this? Because this situation could be a lot of breadcrumbing. It could be a potential of a lot of freedom that you're not used to. And would you have the security to follow through with this and be okay if this does not seem like it's something that's going to have a potential of working out for you? The deeper lesson subconsciously that is manifesting from your soul is the Knight of Coins. And the Knight of Coins has a lot to do with you being reliant on yourself. You need to see that the only person that's really important here is how you feel. And it's not about anybody choosing you, but you being really secure with yourself. Hi, Shane. How are you, Shan? I'm so glad to see you. So, where are you willing to put into the work? Because this is a spiritual lesson of how you are actually manifesting. It's morning for me. This is 9 a.m. for me. I'm having my morning coffee with you all. I'm glad that we had a chance to see each other. So this is a potential of you to see the effort and hard work that you want others to put into you. This is really important for you to see what you deserve. You can work hard for, you can receive. All you have to do is make a decision and move forward in that decision once you make it, because really the laws of the universe is at play here. And what you go and put in yourself will, and how you treat yourself will be exposed in your subconscious and manifesting exactly as we see. You are lovable, and there is lots of love once you open up to receiving this love that will be here. So this is the deeper lesson that is here. You are the one that is in your way right now. But Taurus, this is your reading. Let's see what other messages I have here for you. I decided to attach the affirmations for everybody, and you can read them. I can certainly go back and read them. But this is really about you raising your vibration. Raising your vibration, you contract what you're vibrating. And so the higher that you raise your vibration, the more the work that has to be done to you, the more you are going to notice that the people that you attract are going to show you more and more what you're vibrating. So be in your own energy. Be the vibration that is holding both of you up. If you're doing a lot of work on yourself, don't allow whoever you're attached to be in dictating what vibration you're going to hold on to. All right. Thank you, Shan. These are from my decks that I created for relationship readings. And this is a tarot based on a tarot deck, but all right, Taurus. Am I letting fear stop me? Are you letting fear stop you, Taurus? Some people will trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up in every single day, even when you don't feel like it, and even when it feels uncomfortable. So it takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent to your dreams. So journal where you can be more consistent in your life in alignment with your soul goals, and then show up. And so this is basically the message for you, Taurus. that was a great message for you. All right. Next we have Gemini. Shan, what sign are you, Shan? All right, Gemini. Well, Sun card, you look pretty happy here. Should have another light shining here. I didn't realize that I would need more light. The sun, the light is behind my back. All right, so we have the Sun card here. And the Sun card is telling me that you feel pretty good right now. You're pretty happy. Gemini, you're like, oh, you know what? I don't need to be hopeful. I am joy. I am successful. I am positive. I am love. I'm really enjoying my life absolutely right now. So the person from your past, you're welcome, Shan. Yeah, this is I've been trying out different formats for them, so I'm glad you're enjoying it. All right. Speaking of Leo, maybe you are with the Gemini here, because it looks like the Leo is a past person. So what I'm seeing here is the past person for you, Gemini, is, you know, potentially a Leo, but it seems like they are not very confident. They seem to be having some problems with how they feel. They're not holding back. Maybe they're feeling a little defeated. It looks a little bit like your past person is not feeling really secure because they're maybe all over the place right now, and they're not, you know, seeming to be in a leader. They're just, you know, whatever. They don't have, they're like, they don't have the ability to stand up and make some decisions. You know, you want somebody to act like a man, and they're like, yeah, whatever you want. And because their intentions is to be a little free spirit. This is my, you know, I just want to be friends with benefits. I really don't. I'm just exploring here. I'm just having some fun. And that's why they are really just giving you what you want, because they don't really care what the end result is. They just want to have some fun. So this looks like your past person doesn't want something deep connected. They just want to go and enjoy yourself, enjoy a few moments, and then be done. And that was all. Your new potential, whether you've met this person, whether this is a person that you're manifesting, but this is a new energy that's coming towards you. Look at all this fire. There's a lot of fire here. All of it is fire. And that's why I said, Gemini, you know, your energy has got a lot of fire here. So the new person is insecure. All right. The new person is very insecure. They may seem like they got it going on, but they have issues. All right. I'm just going to tell you, they have issues. They feel a little I'm going to sneeze. I'm sorry. Usually when I sneeze like this, I always feel like, yeah, that's the truth. So if I start sneezing, it's like, oh, I said something that's really true. They're really insecure. So they feel need a lot of validation. They need constant reassurance. And so for them, they're a lot of work. All right. So they're going to be a lot of work. If you go towards the past person, it looks like, hey, it might be only like a week vacation. It's going to be a lot of fun and then it'll be done. But if you, Gemini, go towards the new potential person, you're going to see that as you go towards this new potential person, they need a lot of reassurance, but it's going to be a lot of work, but it's going to be worth it if you go and stay focused. Okay. If you keep on keeping that validation coming through, keep on putting that effort in, you're going to see that you may even get a good result. Your challenge, if you go in direction of your past person, you've got the Queen of Swords upside down. And so that's the thing, you know, if you go towards the past person, it's going to mess you up a little bit, right? You're going to be like, I have no idea what to do in this situation. There's nothing is working. And so it's going to be a little hard on your head. Whereas if you go towards, look at this. If you go towards the new person, the one that you potentially may have just met, or the new romance and the new connection that you started, you've got the Queen of Coins. And so here, this person is going to go from needing validation, feeling insecure, feeling unworthy, to a very worthy, secure individual. You are really making this person transform. And here you are, because you're just already sunshine. You're already joy. You're just allowing them to come to your level. Now, the challenge here, if you go towards the past person, is this is Wheel of Fortune. And this is really about closure. It's about a cycle needing to close. This is about closure. And that's it. And if you go towards, I love this, the new person, Gemini, looks like the new person is a winner here. It really, there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of potential. You've got the King and Queen here right beside each other. Lots of love, lots of feeling secure, and really putting a good energy in here. Gemini, this looks good for you. Now, the advice is, don't go for the one who's going to breadcrumb. Don't go for the one that you feel that you have to defend yourself, or, you know, it's impulsive, a little fun, and then disappear. You know, if it seems like there is inaction and nothing happening and no potential, because, you know, you're sitting there and you're just waiting, and they're ghosting you, or they're just not responsive, this is why there's a potential here that is really rewarding, is because of the fact there is engagement, and you may need to reassure this person quite a bit, but this person is really going to come out really benefiting your work and hard work, and you're going to really love this person. So if you go towards the past person, you know what? If you can accept that this is a closure and closing a chapter, you'll end up being friends. You know, if you can accept that, you can gladly become friends and be okay no matter what. And so if you go towards the new person, you've got the Five of Coins upside down. You are going to release the victim mindset, the constant needing to manifest people who are always going to steal your energy. You're going to actually be healing your abundant mindset so that you will have the potential of having ongoing thriving relationships and money and success in everything. So this is not just your imagination. You're literally manifesting a wonderful outcome for yourself. So the deeper spiritual meaning or lesson, you've got the Hermit card. And the Hermit card has a lot to do with this searching for truth. And the truth is how you feel on the inside. It will mirror your life on the outside. And so if you give your energy to someone that is breadcrumbing you and not giving you much attention or appreciation, it's not going to make you happy. It's not going to be worth it, and it's not going to last very long. And if somebody is needing a little help, you need to go and hold their hand and help them out. It may just very well work out, because there is lots of potential here. My glasses are I need to clean my glasses. It's energy. All it is energy. And with the energy, the waves of quantum power and light is flowing. It's just energy. And however you hold on to that energy is what's going to be projecting out. So where you put your energy to is what you are going to receive. So focus on what you're passionate about, what you're ready to do, and just follow through. Your passion will continually lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put on the side, given up on, or buried? And what passions are ready to come alive in you? This is of all these cards, this is exactly, I think, the same card I just pulled, which is awfully strange. All right, so I think that I got it. I don't know, maybe a little bit. I'll try the other one yet. All right, Gemini. Cancer. If you like the style of readings, I know that some of you are responding in the chats, and I will really value you taking the time to put it in the comments below, only because of the fact that I don't know if I can show my chat showing up later, to be honest. I don't have the ability to change that here. I think when I set it up, I forget to check that. I still have to get my other glasses. I must have got hand cream all over them. All right. Cancer. Cancer. Cancer, you're not really calm right here. Cancer, you feel a little jilted in love. You don't feel loved. You don't feel lovable. You feel a little bit like, I'm not going to say sad, but you just feel no one loves you. You know, I don't feel like I'm being loved right now. I just feel alone in the situation right now. And so it's hard because you're seeming like you're a little unloved right now. It's a hard feeling right now for you. Now, the person from the past, the person of your past is the King of Pentacles upside down. All right. So the person from your past, they are, you know, they're coming from a resisting position. They're like, oh, you know, I'm pulling back my energy. I know that this was valuable to me, but I feel like I have to take my time and effort out of this. I need to pull out. I need to pull out. And so they are finding that this is not, their intentions are, this is not going to be something that is, so you've got the Sun and you've got the King of Pentacles, and this to me is, you know, your past person, they feel that this is not serving them. This is not, I'm trying to think of the words to use this, but to me, this is, they want it all and they feel they deserve it all and they want to be happy, and it's not what they don't feel like they're getting it with you. And so their intentions are, they want to be happy and they don't feel they can get that with you. Now, there is a potential with somebody new. And this person, whether you've met them already, maybe they're new love that's coming towards you, maybe it's someone that you have not yet met, maybe it's somebody you're just talking to, but there is an energy that's coming towards you and an opportunity here. And this is somebody who is really secure, really courageous, and really willing to, you know, put some desire into what's going to happen. Hi, Shad, you're back. So this is someone, this new connection. So the old one is feeling like, hey, listen, this is everything I wanted, but not, you know, it's like, I feel like I'm doing everything I wanted, but it's not with the right person. Whereas this new person is really going to be courageous and determined to make this work. And their potential with this is basically not going to be there giving to this equally. So what is happening here, Cancer? So I believe here what's happening is that it starts with you. And if you are seeing yourself manifesting from this energy of not feeling lovable, you know, this is how it's going to mirror out. This is how it's going to project out to those that you want to manifest into your life. So if you feel that, you know, you're not lovable, well, this person will say, oh, yeah, you know, because they're manifesting love, they're manifesting happiness, they're manifesting joy, but not with you. And the new person is like, yeah, I'm showing up, everything is great. But as they're with you and combining their energies with you, they're like, I'm starting to pull away. And it's not that there's something wrong with you. It's just that you're not coming from an open heart. You're putting it out there saying, I'm unlovable. I'm unlovable. And as long as you're doing that, it is echoing that energy so much into this energy of what's going on with you. So the challenge here is the 9 of Wands with the past person. And the challenge is that, you know, the past person is really, you know, they got it all going on. They're being happy, they're being joyful, even, you know what, everything about you to have worked out that you've almost got the perfect relationship. It's just that you went into it feeling that you're unlovable. So it's going to make that result. Whereas the challenge with the new person you may find the desire is going to wane. You may feel that as you learn more and more about each other and you engage your energy, you may find that their attention may wane. You may find that this may kind of start get kind of, I don't know, there's something here. I'm not sure what's going on here. And so the advice is, how can you feel love for yourself so that you can start manifesting this in your relationships? I mean, here you have the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is a new beginning, and it has nothing to do with the past or the new person, but with you. How can you feel open to a potential of love coming to you, that you are desirable, that you are worthy, that you are lovable, and not because someone needs to validate it or prove it to you in any way? This person, it's not going to be their job to make you feel validated and make you feel loved, because it is up to you to feel that love inside of you. The outcome, if you go to the past person, is showing the Four of Swords. And the outcome for the Four of Swords is saying, listen, there is a possibility that you're going to be in this relationship knowing that it's going to end. You're just going to be in self-protection mode, and you're never going to open your heart. You're just going to continue with knowing that eventually they are going to leave. For the outcome with the new person is, you need to learn where this conflict is inside of you, because as you have this conflict inside of you, it's going to show through this relationship. Whoever it is, it has everything to do with what's going on inside of you. So this is really about healing that conflict. And so if you go into this direction, because of the fact it is so new, it allows you to take a step back and see if you can go into it with more self-love, more opening yourself, and more ability of trusting and allowing that energy to change and shift. So I thought, did I shuffle these? But yes, I shuffled these. That's how I got these cards. Because I can't get over the fact that these are the same cards that's coming up from the other reading. Because this is the lesson. Well, I think we're all learning right now. It's energy. You feel waves of quantum power and light is flowing. So this is really the energy up here flowing through here. And really, it has nothing to do with somebody having luck, someone having more anything, better anything. It is really about you and the energy of what is flowing through you. So this is release your ex from the past, and this was stuck to, and I'll do both. So subconscious reprogramming is what is hidden in the key to all of your manifestations. Obviously, you've got a broken heart, and the broken heart is because you have somebody that you're manifesting, I'm unlovable, I'm unworthy. Well, who told you that? Someone from the past said, oh, I don't love you. And so you feel in your head and heart and soul, I'm unlovable. So it might be a past life. It might be your upbringing. It's some way, somewhere you feel unlovable. Someone left you, someone broke in your heart, someone disappointed you in some way. And so you took that apart, that's how you're supposed to treat yourself. So you need to, again, it's energy. So subconscious reprogramming that person from the past no longer exists. The only person that's important is how you love yourself. All right. Oh, let's get your card here. Okay, Cancer. What boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? Well, basically, the boundaries that need to be created or strengthened is not your heart. The boundaries that need to be created or strengthened is what you're projecting onto others. All right? Don't look for others to fulfill your needs. Don't look for others to go and take care of your needs. And in order to create healthy boundaries, we first must get in tune with our own needs and desires and feelings and believe we are worthy of them. In relationships, it's essential to know where they end and where you begin. And so when you separate your energy from others, we gain clarity about what we really want. And so then we stop doing things that no longer align with ourselves. And if you are an empath, which Cancer, you usually are, you can still be compassionate toward others without taking on their stuff. It is not safe to trust that you are not here to fix anyone. So your mantra to get through this is, I have everything I need within me now, and so do they. I am worthy of my needs, and I set boundaries based on what is best for me. Now, you are lovable. You are lovable. You are lovable. And without you, where is the love? Where is the love? Because you are a nurturing, loving sign of our zodiac. All right, Cancer, let's go to Leo. All right, Leo babies, I hope you're all having a great weekend. This is our should you go for the past person or should you go with something new? Because there is an energy that's coming towards you, and this is what is happening. So I'm enjoying this layout. All right. So, wow, look at you, Leo. Woo-woo. You're lots of love here. I'm liking this because this is going to look good. We have you. You're compassionate. You're lots of love. You are really enjoying something that is happening in your energy right now because you're looking pretty happy here. You're the King of Hearts. Love it. Feeling pretty good. There's something happening here. Now, your past person, all right? How do they feel towards you? Are they thinking about you? What's going on? Oh, well, you've got the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups. So, you know what? The Nine of Cups is like, we got a lot of good memories. We got a lot of good memories. There's lots here. We're creating good memories. We're creating great moments. Oh, it's just so much that's happening through this energy between us. I really think that we've got potential to create a lot of great it's just a lot of positive energy flowing here. Now, the new love that is coming towards you, whether it is somebody new, somebody that you are already have met, maybe it's someone that you are looking at starting. Right now, they are Knight of Cups upside down. So there seems to be a little bit of more in their head and not so much in their heart. They're like, I don't really want to get involved emotionally. I just want to have some fun. And so if you went towards the past person, you know, do they want closure? What's their intentions? What's going on with them? Well, you've got justice, and justice has a lot to do with it is a card of reconciliation. It is, you know, listen, law of the universe, right? You know, we put a lot of work and effort into this. Let's get a good result. Let's see this through. You got a lot of love there. I'm feeling really abundant. You know, together we're just going to make everything good. And so, you know, this is really maybe karmic, but you obviously have been tied energetically, both aligned equally. Whereas the new person is stressed out. All right. So the new person is like, oh, you know, the new person is, you know, all this love. And they're like, oh, I don't know if I can be dealing with all this love. And they're stressed out. They're like, yeah, this is causing me too much anxiety. I'm just not prepared to give this much love to this. I just don't know how to deal with this. And so the challenge. So if you went to the past person, you know, they got some fears. It's not all going to be perfect. You know, those fears are going to come up. And so with love, it's going to bring up those fears. And there is some fears that you may have not discussed, or, you know, they have fear of commitment. I think there's a fear of commitment here. And with that fear of commitment, there is a potential that they're going to, you know, you're going to have to overcome that challenge. All right. And so with the new person, I have the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is telling us that this challenge is with the new person, you're going to feel defensive. You're going to feel their stress. You're going to be feeling constantly needing to walk on eggshells. You're never knowing what's going on here. And it has a lot to do with the energy of this person being stressed. So here you are in wonderful energy. And here you are, this new person that's coming up is not in alignment really with you. Whereas this person from your past, it's got some fears, but they feel the potential because you've got so much love there, right? So the advice, should you move on? Should you hold on? What should you do? Well, they said, don't hold on. Don't hold on. Why should you hold on? They've got some fears. Let them work it out. You know, don't hold on to this either. Because really, this doesn't seem really great either. You know what? You got it going on. You're the prize. You're the prize, Leo. Like, you're happy, you're joyful, and people can feel that abundance energy. People can see you thriving. People see that you are amazing right now. And people know that aligning with you is going to bring amazing opportunities. So don't go and feel like, oh, if I don't go with this person, I'm going to lose out an opportunity. You're the one that is making the energy of this be so amazing, not them. Because look what's happening here, right? So you're the one. So, you know, just go with it, have some fun, but don't be thinking that this is your only opportunity. If this person's not quite ready, that's okay. That's okay. You know, this is showing that you may not be happy with the past person in the end. You may want more. You may say, listen, these fears are getting in our way and they're not my problem. And that is important. I hope it comes up in the message. It's not your problem if they're not happy. I mean, if it's not your problem if they have fears. They have to work out their commitment issues. They have to work out their fear of failure. They have to work out their abandonment issues. They have to work it out. It's not your job to work that out. And with the other person, what you have to see is that you're going to be really secure with this person because they're a mess, right? So here you can go in this direction and you can be enjoying all the comforts of them, feeling your energy and riding your energy. And with this person, they are really polarity opposite from you, but they're going to make you really feel secure. Where this one, you're not going to be really happy. So you're going to feel really secure. This person is going to be like needing you, validating you. They'll never leave you. Where this one, it's kind of like, oh, I don't even know at the end if this is really what I want at the end. And so the deeper lesson that is coming through here is the Knight of Coin upside down. And the Knight of Coin upside down has a lot to do with, it's not your responsibility to make other people happy. It's not your job to take care of other people's needs. If they don't feel secure, then give them the space for them to feel that way. Or take a step back and see how they really feel. Right? Because relationships are not always equal. And not everybody is giving into it the same as you. You're the King of Hearts. You're the abundant. You're the one full of love. And if this is not equally put into, this is what you're going to get. It's going to be an ever-going cycle of being one-sided. And it's not your responsibility. You're constantly going to want to leave. You're constantly needing to move on to something else. And you want to have a relationship that's thriving. Well, right now, you are thriving. You are good. But if the other person doesn't feel that this is working out, let them leave. Let them. You're not losing anything. You're the prize. You're the prize here. And it's amazing. All right. Oh, I almost forgot. Oh, I'm here tearing up your cards, Leo. Avoidant attachment is one of the 3 insecure attachment styles from childhood. And that's the thing. You're secure. You are secure. So avoidant attachment, you got insecure attachment here, you got avoidant attachment here. Why do you want to, like, the insecure attachment was showing all of the signs of the insecurity here. And so if you are with an insecure attachment, they're going to feel a little suffocating. They're going to feel a little bit like constantly needing reassurance. Where the avoidant attachment, they're just gonna like continuously be questioning if there's something better. And so they're gonna just always be jumping, looking for the opportunities that can come and leave. And so that's the thing. You're secure attachment. So open yourself to the potential of allowing them to align with a secure relationship. When was the last time I danced freely? So, because it would shift into a beautiful state, because it would get out of your head and into your body and heart, because fear lives in the head along with anxiety, control, guilt, frustration, and impatience. In just a few minutes of dancing, you will make the shift. You will feel a charge of joy and confidence take over, and you will feel a soul reminder to live and lead with your heart. So dancing is a tool to ground us in the now. It triggers happiness, and it's a gateway to freedom. To become free is to dance. So dance for 3 minutes in your favorite song. Notice the inward fire grow within and the feeling you feel be in you. You are wild, love and force. Express it with dance today. And that's the message for you, because your energy is fantastic. Get in your energy. Get present. Get in your energy now. All right, that was wonderful, Leo. Now for Virgo. Yay, Leo. All right, Virgo, here you go, Virgo girls and boys. Sun, rising, moon, Venus, where are you? Check out your other readings, and so you can really get an idea of where you are in all of this. Hope these resonate for you. Hope that you're enjoying this. I did put the affirmations down, and you can go back and read them. I'll put them in the comments below, and I will update the timestamps shortly after we're done here. We're halfway through Virgo. Virgo, devil card upside down. Look at you. You are no longer being codependent. You're no longer feeling addicted to relationships. You are not even being excess. You are really putting yourself into a secure energy dynamic. You are letting go of the obsession. You are really showing up for yourself. This is good for you. Congratulations. This is really good. So your past person, what's going on with them? Well, look at this. Your past person, there's a lot of love for you. So because of the fact that you are working through your codependent and addictions or whatever it is that has been keeping you chained to the negative energies, whatever you're releasing is causing the Queen of Hearts. So this is your past person's energy right now. What are they thinking about you? There's a lot of compassion. There's a lot of love here for you. All right. They're feeling really lots of love and compassion. They feel really comfortable around you. And that's because your energy has shifted and changed. And if they choose to be with you, or if you choose to be with them, you know, are they going to be the same? Are they, you know, do they want closing? Are they really in, you know, what's their intentions with you? Well, they want a new beginning. They want a new beginning with you. You know, they want to be able to see what could be the potential. You know, now that you seem to be working through this, what could be the potential here? I really am looking into putting through the work. I really would like to see what would come out of here. And so if you were to go in the direction of this new love, it looks like there's going to be someone's going to get hurt. Maybe the past person is going to get really hurt, because if you go on to the new person, there is going to be a heartbreak. And so maybe even the new person is already got a broken heart and not sure if they're ready to even date. But someone is mirroring this broken heart. Their potential is because of the broken heart, there may be some upheaval. You know, obviously trauma takes time to heal. And if you are going in the direction of this new person, there is potential of a broken heart that is going to yet have a lot of upheaval. And so the potential of this could be a lot of destruction. There could be a lot of work. There could be a lot of rebuilding trust and ability to make this person feel safe again because of the trauma that's happened with the previous relationship that may be happening here. So the challenge that is coming up, Virgo, if you go with the past person, is, you know, you may find that you have to put your ego aside. You know, do you want to be right? Do you want to be happy? You know, this is really not maybe even something that may work out. It's already had potential of failing before. And so there is a possibility that your challenge is, was the problem fixed? You know, is it going to be the same thing again? Is there a possibility that I was, not really going to be recognized as a relationship in this? Is there a possibility that this may not show up the way I want in some way? You know, there's not much effort here. It's just, you know, what happens. Whereas if you go in the direction of the new person, the challenge here is you're going to find it's going to be rocky. It's not going to be easy. And so it's, you know, where this is your challenge, you know, this is a challenge, is it may not work out, but it might. You know, the challenge is it may not work out. Whereas this one, you're going to need to overcompensate for whatever is going on with this broken heart with this person. Like this person needs to heal. This person has a lot that's going on with this person. And if you go in the direction of this new person, are you ready to experience this pain and suffering and trauma and all of that? To get to the edge of freedom may seem distance away. You may feel that this is not going to be an easy ride. So the advice, should you hold on? Should you move on? What should you do? And the advice is the Temperance card upside down. And so it's really about not giving in to energy that doesn't serve you. You know, temperance is a lot to do with give and take. It has a lot to do with balance. It has a lot to do with harmony. And realize that it could be potential that if you go and take it easy and see how it flows, it may not work out the way that you want it to. You know, this one is going to be a lot of hard work, and this one could potentially lose out in the end. But what do you feel is your energy? In which direction does it want to go in? Do you want to go and help heal, or do you want to go back to something that you've already done before? So this is the potential outcome if you go back to the past. And the past, you may see that it is a time for you to really work through the actions that you say that you're going to do. You got to show up for yourself. You have to, you know, be a leader in this situation. You have to be clear. You need to be concise, and you are going to have to make sure that if you want this to work out for you, that you have a plan and you follow through no matter what. This is something where you need to take charge and make sure that you do not fall back in your addictions or your codependency, or fall back into, and you have to make sure that this is how it needs to be done. And it's not about a logical plan, it is about being realistic. Maybe your life path was to lead in order, this person loves you. This person wants to have a potential of a new beginning. This is person from the past. And if it seems like it was always repeating itself because it was imbalanced in some way, then you need to lead. You need to make sure it goes in the direction you want to. And if you go and stay with this person is going through a lot of pain. There's going to be a lot of upheaval. It may even be a challenge that you're not going to have a lot of freedom. But this person will end up loving you. This person will love you just as equally, because you are loved to yourself. And as long as you are loved to yourself, you will be able to receive. This person is starting off with love, and this is just following through. And this person needs to recover to be love. And so you have the potential of having love in whichever direction you go in. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Nice to see you, Cindy. So where are you abundant? What do you desire? What is it that you want with all your effort? Come from a abundant mindset. Do you want to be a healer? Do you want to nurture? Do you want to see this person have the potential of loving again? Do you want this person to show up for you? Or is this really about you healing? Or do you want to enjoy the experience, and it may be just an experience, and you really have to be a leader and initiate this? So this is really about what you want to achieve with this abundance, because really it's your perception. This is really about, you could go and look at it, this is a good thing or a bad thing. And it's really up to you to decide how you look at this. But every day you could change your mind about how you look at it. Depends on if you're in a victim mindset or an abundant mindset. Just get out of your head. Don't be focused in your mind every day. It may change every day. So you have to really stick with your plan. All right, Virgo. Sacral chakra may be blocked, and the sacral chakra has a lot to do with healing. It has a lot to do with how you connect with others. So trust your feelings. Give them ample room for expression. How are you feeling? What do you feel about these people? Is there love? It looks like there's potential of love as an outcome after you heal someone. But what about how you feel? What can I do to make a difference? And so this has a lot to do with this reading. If you go in this direction, you'll make a difference in this person's life. If you go in this direction, there may be not much, but you get to be in charge. So what can you do to make a difference? And so what keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it? Such that every ounce of your screams no more. Where can you create a purpose? Today's action is asking you, make a difference in someone's life today, big or small, because it all makes a difference. And that, I'm a Virgo. That's why I'm here today. I'm here doing these readings because if I can make a difference in someone's life, I feel fulfilled. I feel great. All right. That's for you, Virgo. Libra. All right, Libra peeps, this is for you. I hope you're all feeling great. This is a Saturday morning for me at 10 a.m. drinking my coffee. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I am going to do some free reads later on today. So don't forget to hit that notification so you can be notified of when I am doing that too. All right, Libra, what's going on with you? Should you stay or should you go to new love that's coming towards you? All right, Libra, you are the Knight of Wands. Ooh, you're feeling pretty fearless. You're feeling pretty good. You're feeling like, I am so dreamy. I'm feeling pretty good. And I'm feeling like this is happening in a good way for me. You're feeling really adventurous. You're feeling really good. All right. And so this is you feeling like, oh yeah, this is feeling good. Let's do this. Let's do this. I feel really great. Let's do this. And so the past person is saying, yeah, you know what? I'm ready to take my guard down. I'm ready to get up and do this again. I'm ready to start something here. You know, I'm ready to see this out now. You know, let's do this. I'm ready to take a chance. And their intentions is their intentions is maybe not so good because they have not provided all of the information to you. Their intentions, there's something you don't know. And you don't know it yet, but when you do, you know, how are you going to react to that? And so maybe they have a secret for you. Maybe there's something you don't know yet. So you may feel, oh, I'm all adventurous and I'm really excited about this. But how are you going to feel when you find out their secret? Because they look like they're pushing you away for a reason. Now, the new opportunity, the new person, new love coming towards you. Maybe you're already talking to them. Maybe there's a potential of somebody that you've already met. And they're not so easygoing. You got the Rook of Wands upside down here. And they seem a little bit like, oh, you know, I like it like this and that's it. And you're like, oh, it's taking all the fun out of it. I really kind of, you know, they're not really exciting. They're not really exciting. So, you know, this one has got a little secrets and, you know, they're like, oh, there's something here I just haven't found out yet. And I want to find out what I'm being denied here. Whereas this one, it's like, you know, you're not going to get what you want here. You know, there's no excitement. You're like, I just know that this is not what I want. And I'm really intrigued by what I don't know here. I'm like, the curiosity is killing the cat. What is it that I don't know? What is it that I'm being denied? Because I want what I can't have. And that this person has been guarded and this person has been, you know, pushing me away so many times. So what is it? What is it? I want what I can't have. So your challenge, Libra, is the Two of Wands upside down. So your challenge with the past person is every single time you make plans and, you know, every time you think that something's going to happen between you two, it kind of goes sideways, right? You know, like every single time it leads to something more, it just kind of, it just seems like maybe there's some pullback, or, you know, maybe you pull back, maybe they pull back, but it just seems like it never follows through. And that's a challenge for you. Whereas with the new person, you get the 10 of Wands upside down. You know, it's new energies, so you don't have a lot of responsibilities here. You don't have to be stressed out. You don't have to feel obligated in any way. It's just like, you know, maybe they're not being very adventurous, but I am, right? I'm just like, just being a free spirit. And, you know, that's a challenge. Because if this seems like it's never working out, how can you fix it? But if you want to be a free spirit and they're not a free spirit, then how are you going to do this without taking on responsibilities? And so that's the thing, Libra. You don't want to have responsibilities of a relationship. You just want to go and have some fun without having a commitment. Whereas this person is finally opening up to the potential of doing it, but it seems like it's never happening and it's never coming around. So your advice is, why are you so insecure? You know, why is it? You've got the Queen of Coins upside down. Why are you so insecure? Why are you not so, why is things not working out for you? Why is it that you are manifesting? You're coming from a fearlessness. You're coming from a good place where you're open for adventure. But that's the thing. You're being, you want something that's non-committed. You want something that is just an adventure. You want something with no substance in the end. And so this is the thing. So this one keeps on going in cycles where it keeps on dissolving into nothing. And this one, it just seems like when you try to go and approach these new people and you want just something really casual, they're like, no, I want something a little bit more than that. I don't want to fling. And so that's the thing is, why is it that you just want to fling? Why is it that you don't want any form of commitment? Because it looks like you're really insecure. It really does. It looks like you're really insecure. So the possible outcome, if you go and decide to go in the direction of your new person, if you go in the direction of your old person, your repeated past person, the person that you have been ongoing with for some time, off and on maybe, probably it looks like have been going on for a long time, it looks like you may need to have strings attached. You know, this no strings attached. If you want this to see this follow through, you may have to consider a commitment. You may have to see this actually follow through. And the only way you're going to do it is if you allow yourself to commit yourself to this. And if you go in the direction of the new person, it looks and appears that this is just possibly you're thinking it's just going to be a fling, and maybe you may end up being stuck with them. They may never move on. They may become attached, or you may become attached with them. And then what? All right, so is it a Virgo? Because seems like the Virgo had a lot to do with this. So the Emperor, you know, this could be an Aries. And I seen the Emperor show up as a final outcome for Virgo. So that's why I'm saying you could be very much involved with the Virgo here. But the Emperor has a lot to do with this lesson. This is a karmic or a spiritual or deeper lesson that your subconscious is manifesting now. And, you know, you are manifesting something that you have control. And this is the thing, you know, you're coming across as very fearless and adventurous, but really what you are trying to do is be in control of your life. And as long as you are trying to control and micromanage everything, you're not having fun. So either you go and figure out how to close this cycle with your past person, or know that you're going to create exactly the same loop with your new person that you're not even very excited about. And so you have to figure this out. Do you want to just have a relationship that you are full in control because you're insecure. And because that's what it's showing here, is that you are needing to have an ending near, because this way you know how it's going to end for you, and it's making you feel insecure that you don't know how it's going to end. You feel you don't know what you want because you're so indecisive. So you control, you maintain some sense of authority through this whole connection. And that is what is causing you this karmic lesson to be repeated, whether it's your past or whether it's your new person. And so this has a lot to do with your Merkaba. And your Merkaba, because, you know, your Merkaba is, Merk means light, Ka means spirit, and Ba means body. So it's just your light body, right? And people are just the energy of what you're experiencing too. And you just want to experience this beautiful light bodies with another. And so, you know, take this lesson as, you know, how can you get into your masculine energy in a way that you don't need to be in control of the outcome, but instead initiate control and follow through with your intentions. Your message, Libra. Your message, Libra. Where can I create more space? Where can I create more space? So instead of filling yourself up with busy work, things to do, create a sacred space in your schedule, in your home, in your mind, or in your lungs or in your heart. Take time to just be. So do a clutter detox. Just take your schedule, your home, or your inner self, and just make space. Because this looks like you just need some space so you can have clarity in really what you want. And instead of being so much in control, allow it to flow and see what happens. All right, Libra, let's go off to Scorpio. Yay, I hope you're enjoying these readings. I like this new layout. I'm really enjoying this. And I think this is one that I would like to do on a weekly basis. I'm really enjoying this layout for this reading. And this is a great one. Get some answers. And I'm hoping you like being able to see the cards that I lay down as I'm doing the reading, so that you can also take from it what you can and enjoy the readings in the way that I read. All right, so I hope you're all enjoying this. Say hi. I don't know if my chat is going to show up later when it's recorded, just to share that with you, only because of the fact when I set it up, I can't remember if I allowed it to keep the chat or not. I forget to do this. I just kind of click out once I start. All right, Scorpio. Just going to take a moment. Just clearing my cards. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio. What energy are you currently in, Scorpio? Wheel of Fortune. So Scorpio, looks like a cycle is coming to an end. And it was fated. It is, looks like a new beginning is happening for you, Scorpio. This change is bringing in love. It's bringing in a contract. It's bringing in wealth and money. It's bringing in passion. It is, you know, as you close up an old contract, a new opportunity begins. Whether it is with the same person or not, we're going to find out more here. But this is a big change is here for you at this time. And so, Scorpio, what's hidden in the energies here regarding this lesson has a lot to do with you feeling control. Just like Libra, there seems to be you feeling a little bit like walking on eggshells. You're feeling a little guarded and feeling a little defensive, and you're feeling a little bit like you really don't know if this is what you want or where you want to go. And so let's look a little further into what's going on here. So let's look at your past person. Are they thinking about you? You know, how they feel towards you? What's going on here? They don't want to walk away. You are, this is the 8 of Cups upside down. And 8 usually is a very like of a karmic energy. And so the lesson here is they know they're not supposed to walk away. They feel very much that they made a mistake and they really want to come back to you. And so they are thinking about you. They're thinking about, you know, what happened here. And so their intentions is they don't want to be breadcrumbing you anymore. They don't want to be friends with benefits. They actually want something a little bit more serious with you, Scorpio. I think there has been some ways that they misrepresented themselves, and that their intentions was they want something a little bit more serious, and it didn't come out so serious after all. Now, the new love that is come towards you, whether it is a new romance, a new connection, maybe somebody you've already met, maybe it's somebody that is already talking to you, maybe you've just met them recently, but there is a new potential of a new relationship that is coming up here. And this new relationship or this new love it's a new contract. So this is, you know, a lesson involved here. And this lesson has a lot to do with, you know, what are you here to serve? So there is something here about you serving yourself here. And their potential energy, the Emperor is showing up a lot in your guys' energies here. So you have the Emperor upside down. And so this is about losing the control, allowing life to flow, allowing things to work out for you. So here you have this change that, you know, you can't change. You have no control over this change. And so here, this person is shifting gears to who, you know, they're like, oh, I want to go back to this. I want something more now. I want a second chance. I really want to have an opportunity to go back and do this again. And this new person is saying, you know, I feel like there's something here for us to serve each other. And the thing is, you're not going to have any control in the situation. In fact, maybe they won't either, because you are going through the Wheel of Fortune, which means this is fate. This is fate. And you are not understanding that if this is fated and this is your person, you know, you got no say in this. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Now, the challenge, if you go towards the past person, is you may have a setback in your actual fated, you know, your karmic laws, your laws of your evolution. You know, the laws of the universe, cause and effect. We go through change in order for us to go from one cycle to another, to evolve, to grow. And so they're saying, if you go back to the past, you're just going to repeat another loop again and again. And you are going through an absolute achievement of a new level of advancement. And so this is going to set you back if you continue going over old stuff again and again that you've already learned. The challenge here, if you go towards the new person is the challenge, is this is going to take some focus. This is going to take a lot of work on your part too. You know, this is a big change. A big change means it's like going to a new workplace where you don't know where anything is. Everything is shifted, everything is moved. You have no idea how anything is going to turn out. So you really have a lot to learn. You have a lot to do, and you want to do a good job, and you want to go and show everybody that you have already lots of experiences and how competent you are. And that is the same as this. You need to see that it's going to be like a new experience where you are going to have to really focus on doing a good job. And so the advice here is the Five of Wands upside down. And the Five of Wands upside down is saying here that where do you need to release the conflicts that is happening? You know, why is it as you move into this new cycle, all the old karmic things have to come up? It's like crossing the T's, dotting the I's, getting rid of the residue of karmic energy. And this really is about completion. This is about completion. That's it. You can go back to the new person, but you can't repeat the same cycle over and over and over again, because that's what's happening, is that there is an opportunity for you coming in because you're closing out a cycle. And this is really what is telling you. This is about completion. And if you don't follow through, this cycle is not going to complete. It's going to repeat itself again. So is that what you want? Do you want to go through all of this again? Because you've worked it out. You've got to figure it out. You've completed the lesson. And so really, what was the lesson? The lesson really was about not needing to endure walking on eggshells and always trying to feel like you always have to serve someone else and to try to make them happy, because you're constantly not in a good vibration. You're constantly being defensive. You're constantly feeling attacked, and you're constantly feeling like, you know, you can't seem to make them happy. And you know what? It's time for you to look at your own happiness here, Scorpio. So your personal growth or healing here with this side is to understand that logically, this may be not the one for you. This may be the potential of someone who belongs to someone else. And that this is a cycle that's going to continue to keep going on and on in the same loop until they discover who that is. Because it may not be your person. But the new person may not be in alignment with your values, your morals, or your belief system. You know, maybe you thought this was your twin flame. Maybe you thought that this was your soul person. Maybe you thought that this is the one that you were going to stay with. And there's a possibility that you have to do things differently now. Maybe this is a, new cycle, new opportunity. No, this is a complete completion, and a new beginning, which means maybe your value is going to change. Maybe your thoughts about life is going to change. Can you be open to the possibilities that you are now changing? Not just your relationships, but you are changing. You're no longer sacrificing yourself. You no longer are being the martyr. You're releasing all the karma. You're releasing all the karma. It is amazing the opportunity this is bringing you. You're letting it all go and releasing. Or you can stay stuck. It's up to you to make a decision. You can stay where you're at and keep on repeating this over and over and over again. It has a lot to do with how you look in the mirror and talk to yourself. How do you love yourself? Because this is really about how you treat yourself is showing up in your world. You see, when you look in the mirror and you tell yourself you love yourself, I love you, I love you, I love you. How do you feel? Do you feel like it feels awkward? Does it feel like you react? Does it feel like you push yourself away? Do it. Talk to yourself. Tell yourself you're fantastic. Tell yourself you're gorgeous. Tell yourself, I love you, over and over and over again. Because you can give that self to you. And everybody else is just a mirror of you. It's time to realize you're not losing anybody. You're gaining yourself. You have an opportunity to experience something wonderful. A new life that you only dreamed about before. All right. Self-expression. One of the things most needed for self-growth is self-expression. So how do you express yourself? How do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as a beautiful, vibrant, energetic being that is worthy of love? How you see yourself in the mirror is really how you express yourself to the world. Do I surround myself with people who lift me up? There you go, Scorpio. Now you understand? The people with whom we surround ourselves determine who we become. And does your tribe fill you up? Do they inspire you? Do they believe in you? Or do they help you step into your greatest potential? How you treat yourself in the morning in that mirror is your start of how everybody else is going to follow through. If you talk to yourself like you are the best person in the world, that you would never want to be anybody else but you, then others will see that too. Make a desired list of the type of people with whom you wish to surround yourself with, and clarify if there is anyone in your life who can no longer serve you. Can you live with them from a distance? Because this is about releasing anybody who no longer serves you. Love it. Love it, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, now into Sagittarius. I'm loving this layout. I'm loving these readings, so I'm hoping you're enjoying these too. If there is any one of these signs or all of the different signs that you resonated with, oh, love to hear your comments and make the comments. I'm sorry that the chat of all those things that everybody's saying there may not be showing up later. I don't think I clicked to keep the chat, and I'm thinking that's just my oops there. All right, Sagittarius. Should you go back to the previous person that you've been ongoing with from the past, or should you move on to the new person that's coming towards you? let's see what is happening for you, Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, I might have to get a drink of water. We have Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, and the collective. And I might need a little water. All right, Sagittarius. What energy are you in, Sagittarius? How do you feel right now? Death card, upside down. This is the energy of you're not letting go. You're like, nope, I'm holding on. I'm not ready to change. I don't know what's going on with Scorpio, but I'm staying here. I am not moving. I am staying right here right now. All right. You're not looking for change. You're like, nope, this is where I'm at. I don't care how long I'm sitting here. I'm staying here forever. Your past person. Your past person doesn't want any responsibilities. They don't want to take on any responsibilities. It's like, yeah, you know, are they thinking about you? Well, they're thinking they don't want a commitment. They don't have to. I don't have to pay any bills, do I? Do I have to take you out to dinner? Like, I don't want the stress. You know, this is good as long as I'm not stressed out about it. And their intentions with you, King of Swords. King of Swords. You know, King of Swords is like, okay, if this logically makes sense to me, sure, I'll do it. It's all about like order and truth and discipline. They're not feeling anything. They're being very emotionally detached. They're being very like, oh, logically, well, you're very giving, you're like exciting, you're giving me lots of energy, you're taking care of everything. So it makes sense logically, sure. As long as I don't have to do anything, as long as I don't have any responsibility, sure, this is good. But is that what you want, Sagittarius? The new love jumped out of my hands. You got the Seven of Wands. You got Seven of Wands here. And the Seven of Wands is basically you're being defensive. Okay, so this is a new potential of the person. Maybe new romance coming. Maybe it's a new connection. Maybe it's somebody you're talking to. Maybe it's somebody that you have just recently met. Maybe you started dating. But there seems to be a level of defensiveness, a little guardedness here. It just seems like both of you got your guards up and you won't take your guards down. And you're like, well, what is the potential here? Well, the potential here, it may never end. This may be a continuous cycle where it could be, you're like, yeah, I'm not leaving. I'm sticking with this no matter what. And it's just a defensiveness and always walking on eggshells and always feeling like a bomb is ready to go off. And you really never, it's like PSTD here. It's like the energy of I'm not sure if I'm doing anything right or wrong. I really don't know what's going on. I'm just like, you know, am I doing this right? I don't know. Like, are we good? Are we not? You know, you're not feeling like you're ever going to get any answers either. And so the challenge with the past person is you're attached. And you're attached because this has been something that went on for a very long time, and it may be a trauma bond. It may be something where you just want it to be resolved. I'm going to sneeze. This is something that has been excessive for a very long time. You have been taking care of all the responsibilities. They've been like, yeah, it's logically working out for me, but it's been really being excessive. It's like it's being really an intense situation that has been going on along. And sometimes I see this with a karmic connection. This is very much a karmic situation here. And so, you know, the challenge is the karmic tie. I'm not saying they're karmic. I'm just saying there's definitely a karmic tie. What do you have to heal, maybe, right? The challenge with the new person is it's not going to go anywhere. All right. So the new person, it's not going to go anywhere. So here you are. It's like, I'm not ready for this to end. I'm sticking here no matter what. I'm going to resist. Hi, Jackie. I'm going to just stick with this. I don't care. I'm not willing to go anywhere. And the person, it's just like there's this karmic tie and it's just keeping you stuck. And whereas if you go forward with the new person, it's like, I'm guarded. I feel like it's not going anywhere and it's not growing. It's not expanding. I don't feel like I'm serving myself at all. And so I'm feeling really dissatisfied, completely dissatisfied, no matter which direction I go. And so this is the advice that is coming to you. You know, you have fears that's keeping you stuck. It's your subconscious that is saying, I'm not in this fully. I don't trust the universe. I don't trust myself. I don't trust my future. You have a fear of the future. You have a fear. You have a fear that is subconsciously deceiving you of saying, I know if I stay here, I know I'm going to get something out of this. But no, you're just attached and in this vicious cycle. And if you go and move on to this new person, it's not going to go anywhere. And you are going to start feeling unworthy, unlovable, undesirable. You're going to feel like there's something wrong with me. And it's not. There's not something wrong with you. You just have to understand that there is something immortal inside of you. There is something that is going to always be continuing. And that is your soul. And your soul needs to be served. And how that is being served has a lot to do with your perception. And your perception can take you in the right path, or your perception can take you on the wrong path. But I think your perception is a little bit distorted right now, and it doesn't really know how to serve you. You're trying so hard to get somebody who is not being loved to you. They are not, they're just, I don't want to be responsible here. I don't want to give in to this energy. Then why do you want it? And if this person seems to be making you walk on eggshells and not making you feel happy and joy and secure, then why do you want it? That's the thing. Why are you purposely attracting negative situations? It's because of how you feel that there is no other way. This is your subconscious. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm being harsh. I'm not meaning to be. The outcome is, if you go in this direction, you're not healing. You're not healing. You're going to feel hopeless. You're going to constantly going around a karmic loop of trying to convince this person to choose you. Constantly doing all the responsibility to stay tied to this soul. Where this energy is saying, if you go into this direction, you're constantly going to be guarded and you're constantly going to be trying to figure out what to do. The laws of karmic laws are at play, and this has a lot to do with cause and effect. If you don't feel trust, then you are going to see untrusting energies happening here. You're not going to see this person trusting you, and this person's not going to trust you. This is about you not trusting in the universe. You need to learn to let go. That's all. Let go. Because when you learn to let go, you'll see the laws work out towards you. You will see that this has a lot to do with subconscious reprogramming and what is hidden and the key to all of your manifestations. So you may need to reprogram your subconscious. What can I create more space? So the subconscious is always repeating over and over, and it's not allowing you to just take a step and say, what is going on here? And so instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do and just create a sacred space in your schedule, in your home, in your mind, and lungs in your heart, and take time just to be. And so take a time to just declutter everything, just detox your schedule and everything, and just make space so you can have some clarity. Because no matter which direction you go in, it's not going to work out for you until you make space to take a step back and see what's going on here. All right? Well, I'm going to tell you, I like this new layout. This is the best reads for experience yet. I'm liking this layout. I'm liking how I'm doing these reads today, and I want you all to share if you agree with me, because I'm really loving this. So I'm liking that you even said that, Carol. Thank you. But I hope that this gives you some, yeah, I don't know if you're going to like what I just said now. Subconscious reprogramming is coming up really strong for you. If not, karmic loops. All right, so Sagittarius. Now we're going into Capricorn. All right. Capricorn babies. Oh, I just bumped my camera. Capricorn babies. Where are you? Where are you, Capricorns? Again, take the time out. Man, this is, I woke up this morning and I was just like, this is how I'm going to do this. Yeah, well, there was some real truth in every single one of these readings. It's just, I love this layout. I designed this new sort of way. I'm used to using my old ones, and I'm really enjoying this. I moved my camera so you can really see the cards here. And so I actually have I was going to play a little video in this, where is my fingers? Okay, in this right above Capricorn. I was going to let it play, but I didn't put it there yet. Actually, I might redo this video and add that video yet. I could pretty well do it. I think I'm going to redo the video and add a little part, but everything else will be exactly the same. So you might see a little added on to the next time you watch this. All right, Capricorn. Look at you. You don't want any change. You don't want it to be over. Capricorn, very similar to Sagittarius. Sagittarius was saying, I'm not letting go. I'm not letting go. I'm not letting go. Where you, and actually I've seen this with Scorpio. There's a big transition that's taken place here, and Mercury and Venus retrograde is really going to bring this up. And so you have here closure that's supposed to happen, and you're not wanting closure. You just don't want closure. You're like, I'm done, I'm good, move on. Move on. I don't care. Keep it there. I'm spiritual bypassing. I don't care. I don't want closure. And so you are telling this story that, yeah, that's in the past. I don't care. Let's move on. Yeah, ready. So, what's going on with your past person, okay? Your past person, King of Coins here. This is looking pretty good. You know, he's feeling really secure. He's making his money. He's coming in, flashing his bills. He's like, I can take care of you, baby. And so, you know, they are thinking about all the ways that you are really valuable. They are coming and thinking of all the ways that they really feel that you were someone that they could value, truly value. They see you as somebody that you were the biggest prize. You were the one that they feel like got away. All right. And so this is how they see you. And their intentions is they don't want you to be sad. They don't want you to be upset anymore. In fact, they were like, come on, let's heal this misery. Let's get back together. And because this makes me sad. This makes me sad that you're not here with me. I want to be here with you. I don't want you to be sad anymore. I don't want you to be upset anymore. Can you hear me? So if this is somebody that's passed over, they want you to be happy. They don't want you to be sad. They don't want you to be missing them. They want, their intentions is this, you know, let's release the pain. Let's have fun here. Let's make this good. Who could be potentially coming towards you? Maybe you've met this person. Maybe this is a new person you've just met. Maybe this is someone that you've been already spending some time with. Maybe it's somebody that you haven't met yet. But this person that is coming towards you is a King of Swords. So the King of Swords are a little logical. They're a little in their head. They're like, oh, this is how it all has to be. So, you know, they're really emotionally detached. They're really disciplined. You know, you have to follow their order. And, you know, the truth may hurt. But if you're looking for, like, you've got two kings here. You've got two kings here. You've got, this one is going to make you feel worthy, and this one is going to be really intelligent. This one may be somebody who is like can say all the mental things that you want. They're going to say all the right words, but they're not going to be able to give you the love, the support, or even the spiritual involvement. You know, basically they look good on paper. And so, you know, maybe that's important for you, Capricorn. You are a Capricorn. And so this is the thing. Here, this one wants to heal. This one wants to no more pain. Let's be happy. Where the new person, if you go in the direction of the new person is like, we have to, you know, reserve the good times for later. Like, you can't have all the fun right now. So you're going to need to take your time with this. You're going to be conservative. You won't be able to have much fun. You're going to be like, oh, I feel like I'm being disciplined. I feel like maybe you like that, Capricorn. Maybe you want somebody to, you know, maybe you got some daddy issues and you have to serve that, because this is seeming like, I want to nurture you, and like this is like divine feminine, and this is like divine masculine, right? So it's like you're serving the past to your divine feminine, and your future is more of daddy and mother here. All right, so challenges. Let's look at the challenges. So the challenges that are at play here is, if you go in the direction of your past person, you may feel that you're going to be a little defensive. You're going to feel like, am I being blamed here for this? Like, what do you mean? Like, am I the one making you sad? Like, what do you mean? Why can't we just be happy? Why are we, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? What is this all about? And so you may feel that that's a challenge that you need to overcome. Is, why were you always blaming yourself? Why were you constantly needing to feel attacked? Why were you always feeling a victim in this situation? Whereas the challenge with the new person is that you've got the Queen of Hearts upside down. So the new person, obviously, if you're with somebody so logical and all mental, you're going to not feel emotionally supported. You're not going to feel love. You're just feeling like you're always just being disciplined. And it's like you're just serving them in some way. So what's the advice? What's the advice for you, Capricorn? Do you move on? Do you hold on? What do you do here, Capricorn? What should you do? Well, the Capricorn says, you're in charge of you. You need to overcome your challenge and figure out what you want. And so this is about you getting in charge. This person's not in charge. You are. This person's not in charge. You are. This person is never going to give you everything that you want, even though you may think that they may give you everything you want. They're going to give you all that security, but only if you are secure inside. And this person logically may seem to make sense with everything that they're saying, but how do you feel? Because obviously, are you going to get the love? Not this direction. And are you going to be ready to move on from the conflict? Because if you go in this direction, you've got conflict. And if you go in this direction, you're going to feel emotionally unavailable, right? And so who are you? What do you want? Because you have to decide, is it money? Is it logic? Or is it passion? Whoops, I dropped my camera. I get so excited here. All right, so is it passion? And if it's passion, sorry, just gotta open up my camera. If it's passion, you have to make sure that if it's passion, you have to make sure that you follow your heart no matter what. So the outcome, if you go in the direction of the old person, you have no control over what's going to happen here. You know, you're not the authority. This person is. You know, you only feel worthy when this person says you are. This person is going to be in charge of your whole vibration. It's going to be in charge of your whole cycle here with this person, right? Because you're giving in to them. You are reassuring them. You are making them feel wealthy. You are making them feel good. This is making them feel like they feel great. They feel secure. You're serving them. If you go in the direction of the new person, well, They think it's logical. You think it's logical. Yeah, let's do this. This is going to work out. We're going to be a great couple, and you're emotionally unavailable, or they're emotionally unavailable, and it's going to create a toxic trauma bond. And so, you know, do you stick with you and what you want? Do you go in the direction of trauma bond, or do you lose all control of your life? Focus on serving yourself. You are worthy of everything you want. You can get whatever you want. You put in all of that work and effort. You are not going to fail yourself. It really was about you making the right choice in your choosing the positive over the negative. And it's not about you giving in equally. It's about you manifesting what you can, because you are abundant. You are abundant. So don't be afraid if it's an ongoing cycle of you needing to see that this is really about you choosing yourself. Choose yourself. Choose yourself and not them. Subconscious reprogramming. I have a whole deck of 80 cards here, and this is all that keeps on coming up. Subconscious reprogramming. What is hidden and the key to all of your manifestations? I can't get over that. It's like it comes over. I have a lot of cards there. So subconscious reprogramming. And where am I called to use my voice right now? So you have a soul script, and what was written is to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. So share your story with at least one person today. Be brave, speak your truth, and your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. So there you go, Capricorn. You have a purpose. Your purpose is you. You are beautiful. You are you don't need anybody to validate you. You are, Capricorn, beautiful. You are emotionally open. You are inspiring. You are the one that needs to really realize that you're not flawed in any way. You just feel like you don't belong anywhere because it's always ongoing. This you don't want anything to change. Well, that's because nobody sees you, because you're too busy trying to be who everybody wants you to be. See yourself for real. Look at yourself. And the more that you really love yourself, the more that you become the energy of a new beginning. Because everybody wants you. Look, everybody's showing up there. I've seen lots of people showing up. Just, they weren't showing up to serve you. They wanted you to serve them. Aquarius. All right, my lovely Aquarius people, I hope you're joining me. And if you are just joining on, I put the affirmations below, and I will update the timestamps shortly. And yes, this has been going through all the different signs. Should you go back to the past person? Should you move on to someone new or someone who is coming towards you that is showing up for you? And what would happen with whatever direction you go in. And so I'm really enjoying this right now. So let me see. Aquarius. Aquarius, what is the energy of you right now? How do you feel right now in this situation that you're in? Well, you got the Three of Cups. Well, you feel a little bit like celebrating. You're not sure what you want, but you are really being social. you're socializing quite a bit. You're getting out there and meeting everyone, and you're like, I'm loving this. I'm meeting everyone. I'm enjoying my space. I'm enjoying my life. I'm celebrating. I'm being really social. So you're being really social right now. You're meeting people, and that's an enjoyable approach that you have right now. And so your past person, what's going on with your past person right now? Where do they stand? Well, your past person doesn't want to relive the past. They're done. They're like, yeah, no, this is done. I'm out of here. And you know, they're not looking at rekindling anything here. They're like, no, I don't want to repeat that again. No, I'm done. I'm done there. And so, you know, there's only moving on from this, or anything that's going to come out of this is just going to level things up. You know, as long as you can find that this is closed, any opportunity is going to be better than this. I'm just going to tell you like it is. Any opportunity is better than this. And so whatever it was that you went through, anything is going to be better. They don't want anything to change, and yeah, be optimistic, because anything or anyone that comes is showing to be better. And so this is the thing, you're not really desiring to move on. You're kind of like, I don't really want to meet anybody right now. I'm kind of like, I don't really feel like this is for me. I don't really feel, I'm enjoying meeting people, but you know, I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah, you're really not in a position where you have the desire to put any effort in meeting someone new right now. You're just like enjoying your friends, enjoying the family, enjoying, you know, what's showing up for you. But when it comes to relationships, you're being really guarded. And that has a lot to do with I think this caused you some trauma, and it looks like this caused you didn't like how things ended, or you know, there was something that wasn't really safe to start with. And so for you, because you don't really feel initiative to start anything, you don't want to do that, because there is something that is causing some upheaval for you. So it makes you uncomfortable. Maybe there is something that is just making you feel that, you know, fail, you know, you just like, you just don't want to go through that again. You just don't want to go through it again. You just don't want to do it. And so here's your challenge. You know, your challenge right now is, you know, if you go back to the past person, you know, it's a long, lonely journey of you trying to figure out, you know, why this didn't work out. You finding out what this all meant in the end. And it may be a long journey of you seeing that you were always in it by yourself. Now, if you go into this new direction and see that it was your trauma blocking you to start, there is a potential of a commitment. It's a potential of a long-term relationship. It may even land into a marriage. There is potential of this person stays with you through it all, and through this trauma, there is a possibility that this could last. This is the thing. If this is a challenge that you're going to be alone, why is a relationship a challenge for you? So do you have a fear of commitment? Is there a possibility that there is a fear that, I don't know, if I don't feel anything for this person, I don't want to be stuck. So you have a fear of commitment that's coming up. You really feel strongly that I don't know how to take the first step, because for me, I feel that I need to feel like I'm in a relationship for me to open up. And as long as I do that, I'm like, well, how do I know this is the one for me? How do I know this is the person I want to do with? How do I know this is the person I want to follow, through with? And so that's the problem here. The problem is you're not marrying the person. You're just getting to know them. You're socializing just like the person you are. Like, you don't have to feel like it's completion. You don't have to feel like this is it. You don't have to be in that energy. You just need to open up to meet someone. You just need to see how things can go. You just need to be open to exploring a little bit. Aquarius, this is what's going on. It's like you're taking everything so serious. It's like you need to have it all or nothing. So if you go towards the past person, avoidant attachment is going to breadcrumb you. It might start coming that you might get something, but it's going to be short and sweet. It's going to be in and out. They're going to ghost you. They're going to be like giving you a little bit of attention and then disappearing. And they're always going to be looking for something else to entertain them. And if you go towards the new person, you got to figure out your priorities, because your priorities is you can't go and move forward with the new person if you're stuck in the past. You seem to be having some problems focusing on your priorities. Like, you're having problems focusing on your work, you're having problems focusing on your family, or, it's really about balancing what's important for you. And if you want a person in your life, you need to make the necessary steps in order to have that person in your life. So what is this all about? What is the deeper lesson that is going on with you? You've got the Three of Coins, and the Three of Coins is about teamwork. It's about building together. It's about you and this person agreeing, let's try this. Let's see how things go. Let's spend some time together. Let's do it as friends. Let's, just get to know each other. Don't be so serious that you have to feel like it has to be something. Just allow things to flow. Right now, if it seems like you and this person have agreements to meet each other against a certain goal, that might just work out for you. It's really about how you express yourself. So focus on what you need the most for this growth and self-expression. So what is it that you need right now is to allow this person to allow you to be friends and to ease into this experience. You don't have to make any decisions right now. Where can I ask for more help in my life? So, until we can receive with an open heart, we'll never really giving with an open heart. And when we attach judgment to receiving help, we knowingly and unknowingly attach judgment to giving help. So today's actions is saying, ask someone for help and receive it with an open heart. And your mantra is, I ask for what I want and I'm open to receiving it. I ask for what I want and I'm open to receiving it. Okay, Aquarius, and now on to Pisces. All right, Pisces, loving this. All right, Pisces, I may even upload each of these individually. Might do that too. All right, so Pisces, where are you all, Pisces? Hope you're all enjoying. Please like, subscribe, click the like button, support my channel. I love doing this every weekend. I like to go and do our readings, and I even do some free readings too. And all you have to do is make sure you're a subscriber, following through with my support, and I may even pick you. It's all about energy, and if you're not liking and subscribing, then the energy exchange is not really there for you. All right, Pisces, you are not taking responsibility for your actions. Something's happening here where you are like, yeah, no, not me, I didn't do it. You're not taking responsibility for your efforts. You're not taking responsibility for what you have put your energy into. You're like, yeah, no. Maybe you're in denial. Maybe you're like, you're just not taking accountability. Actually, you're not taking accountability. And so your past person is like, yeah, we didn't get along. Yeah, no, we didn't get along here, Pisces. We did not get along. You think that we go along, but nope. You weren't there, because I was there and I know exactly what was happening. You know, there was a lot of healing trauma. It was really karmic. There was a lot of upheaval and destruction that needed to be healed. There was a lot that happened in the past with this person. And this person was like, yeah, it was tumultuous. It was very tumultuous with this person. Absolutely. And so they're saying, if you went to the new person that could be showing up, maybe it's a new romance, maybe it was a new connection, maybe it's somebody that you have already met, maybe this is someone that you've already started dating. What's going on with them? And you've got the Lovers upside down. So the Lovers upside down has a lot to do with the fact that maybe this is not your person. All right? Maybe this was really tumultuous, and maybe this seems really karmic, but you're like, yeah, I'm not sure if this is the person for me. I don't see myself in them. We're not really compatible. They're kind of like, yeah, they're there, but I don't feel that union. I don't feel destiny. I don't feel soulmate. I lack that drive and ambition to be here with this person. I don't feel the intensity. I don't feel the energy that's pulling me in. So the challenge with the past person is you have no control over the situation. You know, there was just a lot of tumultuous actions going on, and it doesn't matter what decision you make, you have no choice. There is no going back to this past person. This past person is like, yeah, no, we're not doing it. And so you have no control here. You don't have the ability to go back here. Whereas with the new person, you can make anyone a soulmate. It may not be a twin flame, but it definitely can be a soulmate. And you know, if this person is not going to stir up all of that intense desires, but maybe this could be a really great friend. Maybe this could be a really wonderful way to have a nice, safe resting place. You know, this could create some happy memories, you know, while you're healing. So the advice is be careful where you put your energy in. You know, where you share your gifts, where you share your energy is really important. Don't be given into energy that is no longer serving you. Don't give in to energy you don't want. Maybe the lesson here, the soulmate here, is to see that they're not a soulmate. See that this is not your person. Because if this is not your person, then someone is. And someone you may have not even yet met. So the outcome, if you go in this direction, is there is no action. Nothing's going to happen here. There is no movement. You are going to be staying stuck. Pisces, the past person is not moving forward with you right now at this time. But the new person really needs time. It's going to need to go through the cycle of changes, because right now you're starting with this person not feeling it. You're not feeling passionate. It's going to take time for things to grow with you and your new person. And this has a lot to do with you're not even being accountable for what you're putting your energy in. You're just like, yeah, I don't care. I don't care. If you don't care, guess what? It's showing how it's manifesting. If you don't care, you've got this. And if you don't care, you got this. This is just how energy is mirroring in you. You need to focus on what you want. You need to focus on what you deserve. You know, if you say, I don't care, you keep on repeating, I don't care, and you won't get what you deserve. You are a valuable person. You have a lot to offer, Pisces. You are really the emotional, spiritual guru of all of our astrology signs. You know, if you are not feeling secure, it will mirror in your life. So get yourself back into caring. Get yourself back into deserving. You are deserving of a wonderful relationship. You are deserving of so much more than just adding more relationships on your belt or another a notch on your belt. You are deserving of more. You're deserving more than what options you have presented. You need to care so that you have more. Clear your vision of how you see yourself. Clear the ways that you see yourself, because what you are afraid of is what you're attracting. You're attracting, I don't care, because you don't want to get hurt. You know what, he's going to hurt you because you don't feel anything instead. Nobody's going to hurt you because nobody's going to give you an opportunity to hurt you. I can't get over. You see this big deck of cards that I shuffle? And I get the same card coming out for all of you. Where can I create more space? And again, instead of filling up yourself with busyness and things to do and creating chaos, create a sacred space in your schedule, in your home, in your mind, and take a step back so that you can declutter and make space so that you can get clarity in what you need to do. And the clarity is, how do you see yourself? Because if you don't care, this is your outcome, no matter what you do. All right. Oh my gosh, I need breakfast. One more for the collective. Where are we going with you, collective? How is everything going to work out with you, collective? Ready for you, collective. No, I'm not doing free readings right now. I'm doing signs. Oh, I still got Pisces up. I'm doing the signs. Actually, these are collective readings. These are not personal readings right now. All right, collective. Collective, this is, should you go to the past person? Should you go to the new person? What is the outcome if you go back to the past person, or if you allow the energy of this new romance to begin? Maybe it's someone that you have met already. Maybe it's someone that you're manifesting. But what is it that can come out of this is what we're going to do. So you're currently in the energy of what collective? This card is coming out, so we'll take that. All right, so we've got the Four of Coins, and the Four of Coins has a lot to do with you are being in a scarcity mindset. It's in a, oh, if I let this go, I'm going to lose everything. I'm not sure if I'm ready to give up what I got. I really don't know if I want to lose anything. I don't know. There's no other opportunities for me. I don't know if there's any way that I'm going to get anything out of this. And so this is the energy of you, collective. You've got 10 of Wands as regarding your current person in the past. You know, how is this person feeling about you? Well, they feel a lot of burdens and stress. You know, they feel a little bit that they've had to take on a lot to be involved with you. You know, there's a lot of work involved here, and they are, you know, you're holding tight into your energy, and they're feeling like, oh, this is a lot of work. You know, this stresses me out a lot, just, you know, trying to deal with all of their burdens. And so their intention is, look, I've done all of this work with them. I've climbed all of this. You know, I've gone through these obstacles. I've gone through these hopes. This looks like a trauma bond. This looks like a trauma bond. All right. And they just want to see this complete. They just want it to see it to follow through. And it's only because this person seems like, I'm so close. I'm so close. I know that I'm going to get through. And so the new person that's showing up, it's the Seven of Wands upside down. And the new person is, you know, whether it is a new romance, a new connection, maybe somebody you've met, maybe somebody you just started dating, but this is a new love that is showing up. And so this is an energy that's coming your way. And collective, I'm seeing that, you know, they took the guards down. They're feeling pretty relaxed. They're feeling pretty open. You know, they're really looking to see what can progress out of this. And so there is a potential of the Lover's card. This could be a real soulmate connection. This could be really your twin flame. This could be possibly someone that could be really important for you. And all you have to do is be open, because they are. You know, be open. You're really closed off right now. Just be open, because if you go back to the past, there's a possibility that there is a lot of work here that you may achieve really close success. But if you go to this new person, it might be really easygoing, and you may even get to really potential of a real dramatic twin flame or soulmate that you didn't even know was there for you. The challenge, if you go back to the past person, is you need to do the work. There is a lot of dedication that you need to do in order to see this work. I mean, if you are willing to take on the stress and responsibility with them and to see this follow through, it is going to take a lot of work for you. I need water. But if you go through with the new person, it's going to be nice and balanced. You're going to see a lot of success. You're going to feel meaning with this relationship. You're going to feel like you're serving your purpose. You're going to feel like this is the one. This is why everything else happened to me in the past. This is going to make you feel like this was perfectly aligned, and destiny is showing you this is the direction you wanted to go in. And so the advice, heal the broken heart. Feel yourself through this. Don't be so disconnected. You know, going back into the past, it's just a lot of work. It's a lot of effort. It's a trauma bond serving an ego. Whereas this could be something that's potential. But if you're going into it being closed off and being in a victim mindset and feeling that you are not going to get anything out of it, you are going to stay disconnected, no matter which direction you go in. So if you're open like this person is, you're going to see great results. But you need to understand what is keeping you disconnected in the first place. What is going to happen if you continue to go back to the past person is, you know, you might be able to make some plans. You may even feel a little bit of a connection here with this person. And this is the Two of Wands. You know, there could be a little bit of desire with this person. You may both give in to each other a little bit. And you know what? Maybe it's just because this is a trauma bond that has really been working itself out. But if you're staying disconnected, you're going to see this mirror in this, and it's still going to, you know, not really work out. It's just seeming like the desire's there and it just won't go anywhere else. A lot of passion here, though. A lot of passion here. And in the direction of the new person, lots of abundance. There is great amount of abundance here. You can see if you open up and allow things to flow, you may find out this is your person. It might be nice and balanced, lots of love, lots of affection, lots of spiritual growth, lots of advancement, and you're going to see abundance in every which way, which is magical. It's wonderful to enjoy this. You know, it's time to release the trauma bond. It's time to let go of what no longer serves you. If it's causing you hopelessness, if it's causing you anxiety, let it go. It's time for you to move on to what will serve you. Because if somebody is making you feel grief, there is somebody else who is ready to step in and show you what love means. You know, you repressed your emotions here, and this is what you need to release. Your emotions are repressed. Projections are emotions stuck deep down inside, and they're ready to be healed. So you're ready to either go through that trauma bond again, or you're ready to experience true love. But you need to release what is making you stuck, because it's blocking you. So, name all the things you love. Name all the things that you love. Open up your emotions again by playing the love game. Oh my goodness, I used to play this all the time years ago. Oh, my friend me and Pam used to play this game. Just keep on looking for things that you love. I love my essential oils that I have surrounding me. I love my money oil that I have here with me. I love the fact that I can do my nails and I can do anything as being a medical esthetician. I have the ability to create beauty. I love the fact that I have flowers. I love the fact that I'm surrounded with this beautiful mic with this puffy pink thing. I love the fact that I am creating right now. Just play the love game. Do it, because if you keep on looking around to see what is love, I hope you choose you, and I hope you are one of them. Your mantra is, I give myself all the love and attention I need. So yes, collective, play the love game and choose that you give yourself all the love and attention you need, because it looks like if you go in this new direction, you will receive everything. Everything. You deserve everything. And you will get everything you need. All right, everyone, that was wonderful. So I am going to thank you all for joining me today, beautiful souls. Whether you decided to embrace the past or step boldly into something new, trust that you're exactly where you're meant to be. So the universe is always guiding you toward the love that aligns with your highest good. And remember, the right connections will always feel like home and never leave you questioning your worth. If this reading really resonated with you, hit the like button, share your thoughts in the conversations in the comments below. Let me know your zodiac sign and what part of this reading spoke to your heart. If you made comments in the chat, it's most likely not going to show up and I won't even be able to respond to you. So subscribe, tap that notification bell so you'll never miss another weekly forecast. And we're building a beautiful high vibe community and I love for you to be part of it. Until next time, stay open, stay hopeful. Trust the timing of your life, and love is always on its way to you. There is nothing stopping it but you. Much love to you this time.